Lately, I've been trying to enjoy most of Nigeria snacks. So I'll be showing you how to make Nigeria egg roll. So let's start by boiling our egg. I've add my egg into my cooking pot. Then I'm going to add water. So we are going to prepare hard egg after cooking for 15 to 20 minutes. I already peel it and I'll step this aside. So I'll be using plain flour, which is all purpose flour. All the ingredients will be in the description below. So I'll be adding sugar, then all my dry ingredients I'll combine it together. I'll be adding baking soda, baking powder, I mean. Then I'll give it a gently mix so to combine my dry ingredients. Then we'll move to the other step of this recipe. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome. Then I'll be preparing my wet ingredients as well. Then I'll add one egg. All your ingredients should be in the room temperature. I'm using one egg. Then you can add any flavor to it. You can add nutmeg, but I'm using vanilla extract as my flavor for this Nigeria egg roll snacks recipe. I'll be using melted butter. I'll put all the ingredients in the description below. If you have any question regarding this Nigeria egg roll recipe, please drop it in the comment section. I'll get back to the comments. So after mixing my wet ingredients, I'm going to add my wet ingredients to my dry ingredients. Then I'll mix this. Nigerian egg roll is also similar to Scotch egg. It's just that Nigerian egg roll is mixed with a dough. This recipe is very delicious. I'll be adding milk. You can use dry milk, but I prefer using liquid milk in this recipe. Then I'll combine all my ingredients. You can also decide to use water. I'm also adding water. So all the ingredients the measurement of these ingredients will be in the description below. So you not miss anything out while preparing your Nigeria egg roll. I really love eating these Nigeria snacks, especially when I was in school. It makes it easy for we students as a busy as our school schedule in Nigeria. So eating egg roll and with some soda or with some soft drink make it easy to move for the day. So that's why I'm sharing this recipe with you, because I make this Nigeria egg roll with my family earlier this week and they really enjoyed it. I was like, oh, I have to share this recipe with you guys. So I'm going to cover this for 10 minutes before we come back to it. There's one secret about making Nigeria egg roll. Your egg should not be wet. So I'll try and clean the egg with a kitchen paper towel. Then I'll rub it with a flour. So I'm going to do this with all the eggs. There's one secret about making Nigeria egg roll so your egg roll will not burst or break while frying it. It's just that you just have to get the right ingredients when you are doing this. Another tip about Nigeria egg roll is that you have to make your dough not too flat. So while frying it. So this is after 10 minutes of keeping our dough. Then we'll move to the other step of making Nigeria egg roll. So I'll just drop a flour on the surface. Then I'm going to put my dough. You do not need to work this dough when you are making it for your egg roll, and you do not have to let your dough be too watery or too hard, just in a right form, so your egg roll will not be too hard when you are eating it. So I'm going to cut my dough into two equal half, then we'll start preparing our egg roll. The difference between Nigeria egg roll and Scotch egg is that Nigeria egg roll is being wrapped with a dough and Scotch egg is being had with sausage meat. And so that is just the difference. They are not too much difference, but they both taste unique and they both taste delicious. This snacks, you can also take this snacks with a cup of a tea. So after cutting my dough into small size, then I'm going to roll it with a rolling pin in a flat surface so I can equally wrap my egg in a dough. So this is how I normally do mine. If you don't have a rolling pin to do yours, I'm going to show you how to use your pan to wrap your dough. So I'm going to wrap it and cut out the excess, like pinching out the excess of the dough after wrapping it with my egg. While you are wrapping it, try your best to remove the air from the dough so there will not be too much air wrapped in the dough and the egg. Then please try and seal up the edges where you pinch out the excess dough, just the way I'm doing in the video. Then you wrap until everything is fully sealed. So you don't want oil to go into your egg roll, and you don't want your egg roll to crack, like break into two while you are frying it. So this is the outcome after doing the first egg. Then I'm going to show you, I normally use my hand. If I don't have a rolling pin to do it, I'll just roll a flour in my hand. Then I'll put the dough, just use my palm to flatten it onto the shape I want. You can just, it all depends on how comfortable you are, you feel while you are using your hand to flatten it until the egg fits the middle. The dough must not be too thick, it must not be too firm, because sometimes if it's too firm, you can see the traces of the egg. It must not be too light, why that's too flat. Then it must not be too thick. If it's too thick, it will take longer, like in a medium size of the dough while you flatten it. Then put your egg in the middle, then wrap, then cover, just the way I'm doing the video. Try to seal the edges so your egg roll will come out perfectly the way you want. This snack is so delicious and it's so easy. All my kids love it, and it's also a kids friendly snacks. It's not too sugary, and it's not too, the calorie is not that too much. Then we are going to prepare our frying method. You can also bake it, you can also use a fryer. So I'm going to add cooked vegetable oil into my pan. You can use any type of vegetable oil which you are comfortable with. Then once it's hot, I'm going to show you a method for you to know if the oil is ready for you to fry your egg roll. As at this stage it's not ready, you can see the dough is not coming up and it's not boiling, so it shows that the oil is not ready. And so this is the second method. You say the oil is a little bit ready, so you can actually start frying your egg in the egg roll in this method. So this is part of the tip of knowing the oil. If you don't have the food thermometer to check your oil, you can do this method, and it works perfectly for anyone trying to learn how to make Nigerian snacks by frying it. So I'll bring this out from the oil, then I'll start putting my egg roll into the oil. So you can see the oil is fully ready. And when you are frying your egg roll, another tip about Nigerian egg roll is that you have to fry it in the medium heat. If your gas cooker has a number showing on it, you can reduce it to number 3 or number 2. I normally use 3 and 2 to fry my egg roll. It works perfectly for me, and I don't normally put it on 5. It's high with 5. I'm explaining it on your cooker if it has a number, but if it doesn't have a number, try and put it as low as possible, not too low, not too high, and you keep on stirring it when you are frying it. You don't just leave it and let it sit in the oil. You keep on stirring it, like moving it around, so it cook on all edges and it will not get burned. So that is the parts and the tips of making Nigeria egg roll recipe. So keep on stirring just the way I'm doing on the video until it's golden brown, fully fry. So that's why I say reduce the heat when you are making Nigeria egg roll. It's very simple to prepare, and it's very delicious, and you can store it in the refrigerator up to, I think the last time I I store it in a week in the refrigerator, and it come out really good after a week. But the way my kids love it, I have to make more up to 20 eggs, because they eat it almost always as a snacks to school. So, and it takes me a week for that. So this is the method of me frying it. Please remember to share this recipe with your loved ones, and please drop down a comment in the comment section. This is it, and you can see it's golden brown. At this stage, you make sure you check if all the part of the egg roll is golden brown. So you can see I keep on stirring. Please do not forget to like this video, and please remember to share this video. If you've not subscribed to my channel yet, please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get updated of more of my Nigerian snacks and more of my recipe. And please do not forget to watch more of my videos to know about my channel and know about my recipe. Let me know what you think about this Nigerian egg roll once you try. So the egg roll is ready, so I'm going to bring it out from the oil and put it in a kitchen paper towel to extract the many oil. You can as well bake this. Feel free to bake this, but I'm going to share another recipe on how to bake your Nigerian egg roll. If you want that, please let me know in the comment section. So this is the outcome of the egg roll. We are going to cut it into two so you see how it looks inside. So let's cut the egg rolls, Nigerian egg roll, so you see how it looks. So this is how it looks. It come out perfectly fried, perfectly cooked. If you find yours not fully cooked, you can as well just bake it for a couple of minutes and everything will come out perfectly as you want. Thanks so much for watching my Nigerian egg roll recipe. Please feel free to subscribe to our channel, and please enjoy this your Nigerian egg roll. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time in my next video. Be safe.